Hi, Karibuni, welcome to Mentality, the man's show. Today's topic centers on the condom. The question is, to carry or not to carry? Should a woman carry a condom? Should a man carry a condom? Should a woman put a condom in her husband or her man's bag when he is traveling on some trip? My name is Ian Bogua. I'm your co-host, together with the usual suspects, Edward Quach.
Hi, Ian. I like trip.
And Pastor S.
Jumbo.
Let's hit the streets and get the views from the men.
When a lady carries condoms with her, that one shows that she's a very responsible person on one hand. But then on the other hand too, you see, for a man, definitely he'll get to fear.
I would really think twice. If it's something to do with a long-term relationship, I really don't think that I would take her seriously.
Because what makes a lady walk around with that? Is it that she knows that she's very vulnerable to it? Is it that she's the type who is so much into sex or something of that nature? But then, in my opinion, all in all, I do believe that that is a sign of responsibility on her part.
But if it's something to do with a short time and having fun and all that, that's okay with me.
I don't mind because she's also a human being. I'm a human being. She has feelings too. So it's not a big deal. To me, no beef.
Interesting. Interesting.
Now, you see some of that sentiment there, guys, when that person said that, look, a woman who carries a condom, you do a double take for various reasons. Because a lot of guys, you connote a woman who carries a condom with somebody who's ready and willing to go to have sex all day, every day. Not necessarily just with you. Are we together? And there's another mentality as well that, okay, but you've got that mindset that women who carry condoms are more liberal, for lack of a better term. I wouldn't want to say, Koinange-ish thing, but indeed. So, a woman who carries a condom, no. Yeah?
You see, in reality, we've got more and more people, young people having sex.
Yes.
That's a given. Let's not question that about it. Now, we've got guys who are not equipped. So for a girl to carry a condom, just in case she gets this guy, and is that a question of her being responsible?
Look,
I guess even as you reply, we need to clarify, because for me, there are two different issues. Probably if I had that daughter, for example, who I knew was sexually active and I've talked to her and she's not hearing reason, then I'll tell her, my dear, protect yourself. I wouldn't mind her carrying. I'm not condoning it. I've told you what's right. You've decided to continue to be active. Take care of yourself.
If you can't,
but if it's in a relationship, I think that's a totally different dynamic. If it's my wife or my girlfriend, and I'm allowing you to carry condoms, if we are planning to do anything together, then that's a different matter. But if you're carrying condom I think I'm giving you license to do what you may. It's like I'm saying, I know you're terrible in this matter of control, so just carry this thing just in case. I don't see any relationship there.
But you see, we've got very many girls these days. A must-have in the bag. Condoms.
guys, I think we forgetting one thing. The average man, okay? And in spite of the fact that we've got new and improved versions of detergent, we've also got new and improved versions of diseases out there, okay? Probably get, VD by just sucking on somebody's thumb, okay? But, listen, but listen, our population of the Republic of Kenya goes up by 1 million people every year. A meter. Okay? That means, give or take, people are having unprotected sex out there like a nonsense. And most guys would love to do it without a condom. So, when she has a condom, you'll start thinking, no, there's something wrong with this chick. But then, you also want to be in a scenario where you can dictate that, I don't have a condom, but we're here. Let's press play.
I think something interesting is coming out there.
Yes.
It's more about character. That's
Yes.
what you're saying.
Indeed.
Because if this woman has a license to play out there, Whether she has a condom or not,
Right.
she's going to do it.
Right.
And for me, it brings us back to the issue of morals.
Right.
And it's not just taking the
Right.
high moral ground.
Right.
It's just about relationships.
Right.
How do you live with someone that you expect to cheat on you anytime?
Yes.
Whether they're carrying a condom or not.
Right.
For me, I think, Ian, it points to a deeper problem. Where are things in our society to come to a point where you've got to hand over a condom to someone? Things are thick at that point. It means you don't trust them to control themselves. And if you're in a relationship, then you're in trouble, if that's a person you're relating to. So we're saying, yes, this condom is an indication of a deeper problem. Depending on the relationship, it might be allowed, but if it's a relationship we're having together, I wouldn't even think about it.
Never, not at all.
Not at all.
I mean, so what we're saying is that, for example, Ian, do you carry a condom?
No.
Since you got married, never ever carried a condom? Even on trips? And then
Of course, you're talking about yourself, because the issue here is about the morality of this person. To allow your woman or to get to a person that you're interested in and check her handbag by mistake and find a condom there, you want to tell me you go ahead with that person for that relationship? Don't you immediately question her integrity?
No, I mean, I said that. I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I'm assuming from the perspective of being in a long-term relationship with someone.
In fact, let's flip the thing to you. You said we're naturally cheaters, right? As men, African men, Kenyan men.
Now you're narrowing it down. Soon you're going to be in my village.
So do you think your woman should allow you to carry a condom if she really loves you?
Oh, yes. And especially if I'm going, you see, I was waiting for Ian to get there. When I'm going on a road trip, I think it is her duty, okay, for her to pack at least a box.
When
for
she's
myself.
packing your bag,
Yes.
one of the items that should be not at the bottom, right on top,
Yes, is
is
a
a
condom.
packet of condoms.
Now, let me tell you guys something. And the good thing is, obviously, Pastor S is unique. Now, Ian doesn't travel. Now, as a married man, all the married men that travel regularly, I will tell you, Pastor S, and I'm talking about not travel regularly to Kisumu, Mombasa, Lokchogyo, and Nani. All these guys, like, for example, they should look into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. These people who make, international trips, customs. Because when you get to a country, there you are, the plane lands, they open the door, you smell the air. This is what it smells like, okay? You go through the customs immigration, then maybe you've got a cab, all right? So this is how they operate. Then you check into the hotel, you put your bags down, now you want to sample the local cuisine.
Yeah, let that be food. But
Yes.
Keep going.
And let me tell you, and I say this without, as Mutula Kulonzo would say, without fear or favor. 99.9% of the time, the gentleman will sample the local cuisine.
it's the kind of guys you hang out with.
I mean, Pastor S,
not my
I mean,
hangouts.
imagine now you go to Brazil.
You know the way you're portraying.
You got some, I mean,
I've been
the
to
sun
these
is on.
places. I've been to these places and even had direct, requests. But I think how you're making us look, Quach, it's like we're helpless animals. That we can't control ourselves. We just go out there, we see, monkey won't. That's really how you're portraying us. We're human beings. We have a will. You can see something that is really delicious and say, you know what, for higher good, I will not do that.
Life is about experiences, gentlemen.
Not that kind of experience.
Pastor S, like I said, you honestly are a very unique individual.
We've heard of stories of wives whose husbands are long-distance drivers,
Right.
who put condoms in their husbands'
Just
bags.
for the truck drivers.
Well, it happens a lot with truck drivers.
Right.
But is it okay for the wife, if she doesn't trust her husband, to put that?
Obviously, then, it goes back to my pastor's favorite topic of morality issues and trust issues. But all I'm saying is, caring is sharing, okay? And all she's doing is telling this guy, look, boss, just in case, and in fact, sometimes it is put there as a note to self. All right? That Baba.
So
I
is
know
it morality or is it a question of safety because of all these diseases?
it's safety.
So
And
you,
then,
so if somebody does that, then you will think that they're being very
Caring.
very responsible.
Watch.
yes.
Very
And then,
caring.
of course, she doesn't put them there in the hope that you're going to use one or two. All right? Of course, she expects the box, the carton, to come back full.
So what you do is you go and use them, and you hopefully find the same brand.
No.
and put
Or
it
you
back.
keep buy some other
No,
brand.
this is yes, that's how you do it in the School of Cool. You just go and buy, surely from another chemist. Yeah.
So really,
Supposing
this is
she
not
had
a
written the
relationship.
serial number.
No, you
When
buy
you come back.
from there. You buy from there.
Use
you
it
use
and
those
they
ones
come
and
back
you leave
to
them
that.
there. No, you don't come back with them.
you come
Pastors,
back
what's
with
wrong
the
with you? Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
This is helpless. Watch, this is helpless.
Right.
And I guess that's why we are staying business in church.
Yes,
because
exactly.
of the likes of you.
Yes.
They need help.
Your work is not done.
Our work is not done.
Right.
Because, that defies the very logic of relationship, the very essence of relationship. If that's how you treat each other, if that's how you deal, why be in a relationship in the first place? Why would this woman want you home back if she knows that you've used your box of condoms out there?
But that's the thing, she won't know.
And
She
like
never
Quach said, what you don't know.
Yeah, cannot hurt you. Let me ask you one question, Ian. If when you met your wife, and then, it was day one, Rocksteady, Luther was playing on the system, we were all good to go.
Barry
and
White.
then, it was Barry White. And then she whipped out a CD. Would we be here talking about this as you being a married man to her?
On that night,
There's that gleam in his eye. Look at it.
no,
He's
on that
remembering
night,
her. Yeah.
CDs don't come in.
Yeah.
On that night, CDs don't come in.
Right. Hold on. Are we saying that the first time it
Wedding
happened
night.
was wedding night?
No, I'm talking about wedding nights, CDs don't happen.
No, I'm not talking about the wedding night. I'm talking about the first time you had sex with her.
Hold that thought. We'll be right back.